So it's been a while since we've had any fun leapfrogging moments from any camera company. They're all just still to this day catching up to the A7S III. They're mostly almost matching it now with some added features for infomercial, TikTok, vertical hell bitch videos. FX5 is coming, probably already here. I should not be making this video because it's not released yet, but I can probably sneak it in before full specs are revealed. We know some stuff, 16 megapixels. I have thoughts, and we have a couple questions about some OM3 bullshit and a regret.
All I want is the perfect camera. All I want is the perfect camera.
We're on the Nikon ZR, Canon EF 24mm 1.4, HD 224, and if I could go lower, I would. If there was 720p in here, I would be right on it. Imagine the file sizes here. I click it to drag it on the desktop and it was like, oh, done already, huh? It's like 1 gigabyte if it was a foot. So got this question just as it started making the rounds. What are your thoughts about rumored upcoming Sony FX5 with global shutter? Probably no 960 frames per second. So we have some specs here. Let's pull them on up. So we have 16.6 megapixels. A7S III was 12, lower the better. So like you went up a little bit, in my opinion, just to crop active stab, and then you'll have 4K from 5K. No one asked for that, I've asked. But what I'm seeing is it seems to be more of a cinema cam and less of a fun, easy to use mirrorless. So like we no longer have the dial on the back. Sony's one thing that they had over most is like a 3 dial system, no problem. Some are even 4 with the EV comp. So it's like easy shutters, switches, whatever photographers are doing. And now we don't have that, it's just buttons. So it seems like this is gonna be the ultimate cinema cam, small for like movies. It's gonna have RAW. A lot of questions to be asked. I wonder, it seems Sony's going the professional route for pros and commercials and lame movies. That's not fun for YouTubers. So I imagine we're not getting anything increased in the frame rate spectrograph. So fuck you. Open gate, yay. Like 100% that is for infomercials. You have clients and they're demanding things from you because you can't work for yourself. That's all open gate is. Some anamorphic snobs use it. You're not gonna get much from a 5K, no one cares. Triple base ISO sounds like something stupid people would use. False color, that's annoying. And IBIS being removable or not is stupid. If this thing isn't like $7,000, it's somewhat affordable and you have like Sony's new RAW format and it actually looks filmic somehow and it's not over sharpened and crazy and it's like, oh, they really fixed the color science. That would be nice. Be nice to see it. And then Sony perfection with the autofocus and maybe IBIS is smoothed out now. 5K to 4K crop, super stable. GoPro-like. You could have something that matched the A7S III, congratulations, for way more money. And heaviness, it looks heavy and chunky. I don't know who this is for. Pros use the Fuji X-H2S, you stupid ass. And you have a 3.5 inch screen. That's almost as nice as my 4 inches. Oh, take it to the bank. It is actually kind of too big. 3.5 sounds perfect. Oh, that's a good choice, Sony. If it's 4K 240, you might be like, okay, you're as good as a Chinese pocket cam. That might be fun, but if you stick with HD 240, I will be ranting and blasting your ass. But if your Sony look doesn't look like RED RAW or something, and it's just like, I don't know, I still prefer RED and Canon and everything else, then you're just gonna be that robot AI company that caters to corporations. Moving on along, OM3 closed capture, computational photography. What's your feedback? Couldn't care less. I've made many Olympus videos and you little Olympus drones are the worst. They're just like, this is a useless video. I do photography. He's talking about video. OM system has all these like, ooh, live ND. would be great if it worked for video. No one cares. You are class trailing in video. Olympus is utterly dead. They pretend to make new things, but there's only so much material a rat can gather in a day. So it's just running around. It's like, okay, it's a cool find, but you're not actually in business. So it's like, they're still at 4K 60 with a crop, I think, and HD 240 with manual focus and locked exposure. Worse than the RX10 Mark IV. It's like, what are you doing? Like, you're not even close. You're not in a conversation we're having. I've looked back at a lot of my Olympus vlogs. They were all overexposed. The dynamic range class trailing issues that you had then still exist. I don't see a point in this computational, like, you're talking to the wrong guy. I don't know what's in there. I don't care. And last question about the regret. I miss the Canon 800 Tony 11 look. No regrets dumping my Canon RF system for Sony, but that 800 was something special and fun. I liked it. I still have it. It's swirly tone, it had a vintage touch, potential 3D pop, low element count. I was like, that's pretty good. And I had the R5 II, beautiful animal eye detect. All you jabrones hated it though. All my comments were always, oh, this stupid lens. I hate your lens. You ever regret selling your Canon system? And would you ever consider an R6 Mark III and the 800 again? No. To which question was the no? That's for you to find out. Stay tuned. I somewhat would be okay with the R5 II. It was pretty damn good. Kind of miss it, but I do think the Fuji has a bit more magic. Come on. But like, it was full frame and lighter, and the autofocus actually worked. That was cool. That was fun. I missed that, but I wouldn't go back. I can't go back to something worse. R6 III has HD 180. No thank you. I had HD 240 with pre-capture that glitched out my camera most of the time, but it sometimes worked, and that was good. The battery was shit though. God, that thing. The R5 II was just not my favorite look for some reason. Initially, I thought it was good. I was like brainwashing myself for Canon colors, but really it was quite off. I was always playing with it. It was like too magenta or something. I was like, I don't know about this. Like, even Sony looked better at times. I was like, this is not the Canon I remember. It's not like Canon 5D Mark II colors or even 6D Mark II. Canon's always the last to catch up in the frame rate battle anyway, so it's gonna be years before we see something that is like even remotely fun to use. Like their 4K 120 with line skip, there's a lot that I do not miss at all from Canon, so I'm pretty happy with Fuji and Nikon. There's nothing more I need, and we're here. Someone actually wanted to buy my 500mm prime and I couldn't do it. I was like, what am I gonna replace it with? Like, I want to do wildlife. There's nothing right now that I think would be even better. Maybe the GH7 with the 100 to 400 would be a bit lighter, and I like that monochrome live view and then just the red peaking, so I could be manual focus heaven over there. Like a pop, maybe. But still, like, I think I would prefer the Fuji look anyway, and I'd be like, oh God, I got rid of the Fuji again. Why did I do that? So we're just here. We're not gear-tographing anymore. We're just not gas having. I'm just using what I have for brilliant shows like this with that background. I have a tube light on a workout thing. It's a good show. So be happy with what you have, jabrones, and leave your thoughts at the doorstep. This looks blurry today. Why is it out of focus? It's not, it's just soft and pleasing, and you're out of focus. Your brain is out of focus with your heart. You're separate people. Work towards a common goal, you gypsy. I'll be leaving. Thank you for the Bitcoin technology. Subscribe for more videos.